What is going on, everybody? I have not done a video in forever, and oh my god, look. There's barely any leaves left on the trees. What is this? Oh, it must be fall coming. I know. Well, as you can tell, getting older. But, figured I'd just show you some quick things. First of all, my newest item that I picked up. This is a Sinister Gates custom Schecter guitar, the identical one that he plays on stage. Thought that was pretty kick-ass. Very expensive, but very kick-ass. Now we go back down into the man cave studio, which has been all but dead lately, seeing how I've been extremely busy with my personal life and music-wise, as you can tell in the background. Just gotta have that, but still got the drum set. We modified it a little bit. Was rocking the little Fender cube for my electric, which, yes, I still have the other one. Still hanging there, the Dean. Yesterday, went out and bought a brand new Line 6 Spider 4 75 watt. This thing is absolutely amazing. 300 customizable tones, 250 plus pre-song specific dialed in tones, and on the website for Spider they actually give you presets for all these little knobs. Like right now I've got my knobs set for Avenged Sevenfold. In comparison up with that, I have the Spider FBV Express Mark II, which is basically just a 4-channel switcher with a wah/volume control to give you different tones without having to go mess with the amp. We have a Solar Barrick microphone, which, yes, the same Solar Barrick that makes subwoofers also makes microphones, which that is for my backup vocals. And then we have the 4-wheeler. Haven't seen that in a long time either, especially on film. And especially not since I've gotten the new wheels and tires on it. STI HD2 alloy deep dish hole shot wheels, paired up with a set of 25 8/12 front and 25 10/12 rear Interco Super Swampers. My speech is going to get all slurred because I've been having back problems lately, and painkillers are in the picture now. But I figured I'd show you some stuff that I haven't had out in forever, and I have no excuse for why my RC table is such a freaking mess. I did, however, get a chance to pick up a Spectrum DX3C, which is powering, if I can get the body, yes, this is a top kick body. I will get into that more in a second, and I should have my overhead lights on, which clearly I don't because I'm not thinking, so bear with me 1 second. Once again, this is a totally sporadic video. I haven't done one in months, so I figured I would throw one together and make sure that I was still alive and kicking, which I am. Alright, now we have proper lighting. So we tested out some different colors on the man cave. But that Spectrum DX3C is powering the original. Let me get all this crap out of the way. Really should have probably prepped before doing this video, but you know what? That's what makes it fun. Spontaneousness. It is rocking my dual, was the SCX-10 Big Boy Dually. And yes, these are also the same Integi shocks that have become so mepic. Also the HPI rock grabbers mounted backwards. This one needs a motor transplant, seeing how my motor lead came off. Then we have the other SCX-10, which was a dually. I did a little conversion on the back. I took servo mounts, and it made a little lift kit, which made it just big enough to fit those big-ass Mickey Thompson Super Swampers. Once again, wrong. The TSL Super Swampers. Those are actually a 4.5-inch tire, but it's a 2.2 rim. And then here in the background we have what the dually body actually goes on. Get this sucker on there real quick. What we have here is a Exceed RC Maxstone 8, 1/8 scale MOA crawler, which is ridiculous. And this thing is running bigger than 40 series tires, which means it's already larger than the nitros. I think these tires right here are about the equivalent of a HPI Savage, what is it, the 4.6 or the 5.0? I don't know, I don't get down with nitro, but yeah. I got bodies and junk laying everywhere. Oh my god, I gotta clean this crap up. Got that off of a trade on Craigslist. I traded Duratrack's Vader DT 110 scale stadium truck for this, and this truck is freaking awesome. It's the only vehicle I've had that will actually float across ponded water, like down in the creek. I know you guys have seen my trail videos. That sucker right there, I took it across a 3.5 foot deep puddle. It was probably about 10 foot across. Well, it's not even a puddle because it's part of the creek. Took it across it. It sat on the surface. I mean, the water came up to about here on the tires. Never sunk. Truck's not waterproofed. And it worked like a champ. The only thing I've done to it is marine grease the axles on it. And that was pretty much it. Oh, and I made my high water electronics relocation plate, seeing how the original had the battery. Well, the battery still sits there, but your ESC and everything sat down there. I have my receiver and my ESC mounted up top and the on-off switch, just in case it does start to sink. I've got enough time to grab it without waterproofing it. The Drifter, she's still sitting there with no motor, no ESC, because she is down in my Slash, which I have beat the piss out of. I've gone ahead and changed out for grippy tires in the back, the Kumos, and God knows what the hell those are up front. But both of them are in. That one has the original motor and ESC, the XL5 from Traxxas and that. And this one has the HPI Sprint 2 Flux ESC and a 5700 kilovolt brushless motor in it. And this thing tears ass. Still looking at the Wraith. Waiting maybe for a little bit more aftermarket support. Of course, there is the homemade gooseneck trailer for the SCXs. I've actually had the Maxstone. I made a bumper pull hitch for it to where it made it up to the back of the gooseneck on it. But yes, she is still around. She's still heavy as ever, and she still serves her purpose very well with the Tamiya. Let me get it in the light. The Tamiya stock tires from the old high lift F350, which that is long gone. I do intend on getting something a little different, maybe a CCR or CR01, whatever it is. Haven't looked in a long time. So I've really been putting a lot of emphasis on the band, which you'll be seeing more videos of that. It's going to probably sound cheesy, but her biggest influence was Avenged Sevenfold, so their first initial choice for a band name would have been Lips of Deceit, but they ended up with Avenged Sevenfold. I know it's probably 1,000,001 bands called Lips of Deceit, but that's what we are called, and we're right now a cover band. Here we go. Since we only got about a minute left, we've got our first official set list. We got some Three Doors Down, some Breaking Benjamin, more Three Doors Down, Green Day, Avenged Sevenfold, more Three Doors Down, some Skinnerd, and then basically that just gets way harder, and yes, we are trying to accomplish the impossible, but I believe we've got a more than competent drummer. I finally stepped off the throne and I'm back on the guitar and better than ever. Which is why you haven't seen me in so long, that and the fact that I've been working my ass off lately, but it is fall here in Tennessee. The weather is getting cooler, everything is getting nicer, and that means one thing, it's almost time for scale videos. So as the clock is winding down on this video, I intended to make it a short one, ended up pissing away 10 minutes. Hope it was worth your time watching it. Don't forget, if you like to see, hit subscribe to Man Cave Media Films. I'll try to be on more to answer your questions. That's pretty much it. Hope to see you guys soon.